Hello my friends, and welcome back to the rabbit hole. Now some of you may know that the Sephora Friends and Family sale is coming up, and I thought this might be the perfect time to make a video that I've been kind of thinking about doing for a while, and that is my thoughts on Sephora's best-selling skincare. I have a few things I want to say before we get into today's video. As always, timestamps and links are in the description box below for those of you that hate intros. So before we get into this, I am certain that some of you are going to say, okay, how do I get this discount? How do I shop this sale? So really quickly, what happens is each Sephora employee has a link that they can share with, I believe it's 250 people. And all those people get a one-time use 20% off discount. Now, 250 people, that's a lot of friends. So what happens is a lot of Sephora employees do share their discount online. I am not a Sephora employee, so I cannot really help you past that, but I can say if you are looking for a Sephora employee to help you out, I've heard the best place to go is Facebook. Secondly, we are going to be looking at Sephora's bestsellers, so I'm gonna put them up on the screen. I want to say something really quickly. I've always been kind of hesitant to trust Sephora's word on this. If you also shop at Ulta, you may have noticed that when you look up the bestsellers or the new items on Ulta, you see the word sponsored by a bunch of your results. Those are not included in your search. Those are ads that are shown to you. How wild is that? It must be so difficult to be a smaller brand in 2023. I feel so bad for smaller brands because think about this. Not only do you have to manufacture your products, keep your prices low because life's been rough for a lot of us for a while, but you also have to pay to advertise your products in the store where they're carried. This is all to say I'm not sure if Sephora does this or not in their bestsellers list because I don't see that word sponsored, but I am very skeptical of some of the results. I know we did a video like this a while ago and all the top results were all Glow Recipe. Maybe Glow Recipe really is that popular. I guess it's possible, but it's a little surprising, right? Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to put my screen up on the screen so you can watch along with me. Okay, so I'm just going to all the skincare sorted by best-selling, and it looks like our top two results are from The Ordinary. This is so funny. This is hilarious. Our top two results are The Ordinary's Hyaluronic Acid 2% Serum and the Niacinamide 10% Serum. I feel like we have had so many conversations on this channel about the sheer exhaustion around hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. In fact, it was merely a few videos ago that we had a conversation going on in the comments about using just an isolated hyaluronic acid or niacinamide serum. I think most of us skincare enthusiasts are very much past that because we are looking for much more advanced treatments, we are looking for a lot more, and we know that those ingredients appear in so many products. There is a very decent chance that we already have those ingredients elsewhere in our routine. But I feel like I sometimes do have to take a big step back from being, you know, a skincare enthusiast and think about people that have a more normal skin type and maybe aren't that into skincare. Maybe it's a whole lot more casual for them. I saw a meme the other day that was person who washes their face with shampoo, beautiful skin. Person who uses 20 products in their skincare routine, terrible skin. Okay, but you have to ask things like, why would one of these people be using 20 skincare products? Is it because they have skin conditions, skin issues that they are trying to treat? Whereas the person washing their face with shampoo, they can get away with it because they have incredible genetics that I am tremendously jealous of. This is all to say, I actually believe this one. I do believe that these probably are some of the best sellers at Sephora because for real casual people who don't want to sit around and watch a skincare video. They may think, you know, oh, I've heard hyaluronic acid is good. I'll buy a hyaluronic acid serum. I've heard niacinamide is good. I continue to be perplexed at the Ordinary's choice to make a 10% niacinamide though, because usually that brand is so good at making products where the percentages used match the literature for results, and yet with niacinamide, for whatever reason, they looked at the research that says, you know, between 2 to 5% is effective for different skin concerns, and they said, why don't we double that? Just to quickly recap, hyaluronic acid is a humectant. It helps with hydrating your skin. Niacinamide helps with evening out your skin tone, and it can be useful for people with oily or acne-prone skin. Let's go ahead and move down this list. So it looks like a mini is number 3 on the list, the Glow Recipe Mini Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner. Oh, I feel like I have a lot to say on this one because I used to love this. I gotta look at my most recent Stylevana order. I might actually do a haul video of this one. So I just ordered and received the Numbuzin number 1 Pureful Calming Herb Toner. This is the mini. This is the mini size of this. I think it was around $5. 3.38 fluid ounces. Okay, that is practically a full size in Western skincare. In fact, I think it is. Whereas this one is $15 for 1.35 fluid ounces. So I did like this product. I liked Glow Recipe. I feel like Glow Recipe is one of those brands where I really liked them for a long time, but I feel like more recently I've moved away from them. I still think the products are cute. They're really fun to use. I will absolutely say that. But I will say with this ingredients list here, it is fascinating to me that they are saying it's PHA and BHA. It is PHA. Gluconolactone appears in the ingredients list, but it's betaine salicylate. It's willow bark extract. It's not salicylic acid. What that means is that this is a more gentle BHA product compared to something like the Paula's Choice BHA. And then it does contain fragrance, which, you know, this is YouTube. You know how that can go here. So I'm perplexed at this being number 3, and then I'm also not perplexed because Glow Recipe had a lot of hype. I think a lot of people like the cuteness factor. Let's go back to our list. So number 4 is the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Refillable Moisturizer with Ceramides. You know what? I've got to tell you all something. I have heard from Ulta employees that Drunk Elephant is now, brace yourselves, a teenage brand. That is so wild for me. Do you understand how big Drunk Elephant was among 20 to 40-year-olds? I would say just a mere few years ago. Seriously, now it's a teenager's brand for those prices? I did use Lala Retro. I did like Lala Retro. Let's refresh our memory together though. So it's nice that it has a refill, although the refill is out of stock. So you are getting oils, lipids, 3 ceramides. I mean, it is a cosmetically elegant product. I will give it that. I do like it again. However, for me, it's just that Stratia's Liquid Gold is pretty much my favorite ceramide containing product, and we found a lot in K-Beauty. So for me personally, I again stopped buying from this brand, although I still did have a good experience with Drunk Elephant. But do I feel like it deserves to be on this list? I just got a No Doubt song stuck in my head. Some of you just sang it. I know you did. So funny that she now has a brand at Sephora too. Modern times are kind of wild. Let's get back to this list. According to Sephora, the number 5 bestseller is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrop Serum. And I believe that one. Wow, that one was really, really popular. It's one of those products where it gives you kind of this instant cosmetic effect. You get a little bit of a glow, but it's not that kind of glow like, not a product like the Live Tinted Hue Glow where you get, you know, a really intense kind of pigment. It's not like that. It is certainly a lot more mild. This is, whoo, look at that shine. And especially around 2020, I think people just wanted something that was real easy to throw on, and yet it looks nice on your skin. And I think that's what the appeal with this product was. Plus it's in the fun glow recipe product, plus it smells nice. Deeply invested skincare enthusiasts are looking for fully fragrance-free and sometimes stinky skincare. I think that more people actually want their skincare to smell nice. I also kind of feel you might like this product a lot more if you have an oily skin type. I can't verify that, but it just it didn't do a lot for me as someone with dry skin. You know, I'm always looking for a hydration blast, a moisturizing blast, and for me this was just, it was just kind of okay. So I feel like it's a funny case. I do feel like I understand the hype, but it never personally applied to me. Which is a good way of segueing into our 6th bestseller, The Ordinary's AHA 30% plus BHA 2%. This is The Ordinary we're talking about. When they say AHA and BHA, they probably mean glycolic acid and salicylic acid, and sure enough, that is what we see in the ingredients list and a few more AHA ingredients as well. I was reading a thread about this product, I think on Reddit, maybe Instagram, where people were saying, oh, this is such a mild peeling product. This is so strong to me. I absolutely cannot use this. I cannot. It is way too much for my skin type. Is it really any surprise that right when this product started to get really popular, we followed with the era of barrier support? I do not think that was a coincidence at all. This is all to say, this is a very strong product, and it is definitely one where I think a lot of precautions should be taken. It may end up not feeling that harsh for every person out there, but for some of us, ooh, it can do a lot of damage. You really want to make sure to use this one correctly. Do you remember when people were saying it's okay to leave this on overnight? No, it's not. No, it is not. Just be careful with this product. You know, it's really a low price point, makes it appealing to just kind of try out for fun. But in my opinion, you should take all of the precautions with this, use it as directed, and be careful, because I really cannot use this at all. And I don't think I'm alone, even though I still do believe the people that say it's not strong for them. You know, everyone has different skin. Let's move on to the number 7 product, this Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. You know, I still haven't tried this. I meant to grab that Sephora favorite set that had the full size in it, but I don't think I expected it to sell out as quickly as it did. I was taken aback. I was very surprised. We'll see if it comes back in stock. It probably won't. So, I don't know. I've just never really felt like I'm missing something by not trying this. You know, I love my Kopari lip glossy, and then I also love, for nighttime use, the Grande Pout. So I have my lip favorites, and I think that's why I haven't explored too much else. But let me know, maybe I am missing out. So number 8 is the Drunk Elephant B-Hydra. I am shocked by that. B-Hydra to me was just really, it was really fine. I've talked a lot about my thoughts on fine skincare. I do not like paying $49 for a product where my conclusion is, yeah, it's fine. Here, we'll revisit the ingredients on this one also. Pineapple ceramide. Pineapple ceramide. All right, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You have niacinamide and hyaluronic acid together in this serum. So if you're using this, you probably don't need the 2 separate serums from The Ordinary. I mean, this looks fine to me, but you know, it's K-Beauty has ruined me. In the best way possible. I cannot imagine choosing to buy this after just trying, you know, Toradin, where we talked about the dive-in serum. The dive-in serum, for me, did so much more than this did. But that might just be because my skin responds so well to those Cica ingredients. You know, there's different skincare for different people. But yeah, for me, I actually have to admit, I am very surprised to see that as the number 8 bestseller here. This one I just don't believe. I don't believe this. Sephora Collection Facial Cleansing Tool. Really? Really, Sephora? If Sephora chooses to boost their own products, do they have to disclose that, or is it not technically an ad because they are Sephora? I don't know the answer to that. Or maybe people really are grabbing a ton of these at the checkout. You know how when you go to the checkout at Sephora, they have all the little items are up at front. Maybe that's explaining it, but I'm so surprised. I've used tools like this, and I just don't use them anymore. I just don't. Let's move on. The number 10 item here is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, which I'm not at all surprised by. I'm not surprised by that. That is a very popular product. And again, I think this ties into the reasons why a Glow Recipe is so popular. These come in all kinds of different fun scents, and we do, as humans, tend to like things that give us a little extra enjoyment. And I think that's Laneige's best selling point. You know, pick the flavor of your lip mask that you enjoy. Because in my opinion, I don't think this is the best lip mask. I already told you my favorites. I don't think it's the best, but it's not too expensive. It does have fun flavors, and it is all right. It's a good lip mask. It's just not my absolute favorite. So that's the top 10 best-selling skincare at Sephora. I have to say, I am really surprised by the lack of a couple of products. I absolutely would think the Paula's Choice 2% BHA would be on this list because that's a product that is actually using salicylic acid, and I feel like so many people swear by that. I would really expect it to be a bestseller, along with the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Peel Pads, which used to be in all of my favorite Sephora skincare lists. I don't personally use those anymore. I no longer really need a lot of chemical exfoliation because I use a strong retinoid. But there was a time where that was my favorite product at Sephora. I think that it might be the strongest product that Sephora carries because Sephora doesn't carry adapalene, and I do think adapalene is stronger. So I don't think they're for everyone because, like I just said, I no longer use them, but I do think they're potent. For, you know, the more casual skincare enthusiast, I think they can be a really good choice if you want results, because I do think you'll see results. And my friends, that's it for today's video. I hope it was a fun one. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you agree with Sephora's supposed top 10 bestsellers. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like and subscribe. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you all next time.